Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we're back in Company of Heroes 2 on the Theatre of War stuff on Case Blue, and we are now on the final mission of Case Blue itself. This is Kharkov Pursuit. It's once again fight an AI battle against an aggressive partisan detachment. This to me sounds very interesting. So it's the same as usual, we have to take and hold the victory points to win the match. The special conditions expect the enemy to deploy special partisan groups to disrupt your supply line. So we're probably going to get some enemies in the rear coming at us, cutting off our supplies, which definitely sucks, but you know, we can deal with it as long as we have enough tanks, as long as we have enough infantry manning the points slightly behind the lines instead of just going whole hog full push forward, then we should be okay. Partisans generally aren't very strong in this game. They are much more of a nuisance than really anything else. But we still need to dedicate troops in order to deal with them. So let's see what we have when we're started. Okay, so we just have some engineers, eyes and ears. So let's get ourselves some buildings up and running. At the same time, it looks like it's a one-on-one battle. So dealing with enemy troops shouldn't be too bad. We'll take this point first. Once these guys are done with this, they'll push to the right. The reason why I'm doing that is so we can take the fuel point after taking these two key little command positions. We don't have any other stuff yet. Command tank, command tank, command tank. We could go hold down smoke bombs, but I do like spotting scopes. So let's just do that right away. We'll also get some more engineers on the roll, just to make sure that we have enough people. We're going to send these guys to the left-hand side after they have spawned. These guys are just going to beeline it after this point straight to the fuel. Make sure that we capture it so we can be incredibly quick and moving forward and having fuel behind us, getting ourselves the escalated battle phases, which is the important one. Here what we're going to do is we're going to take this star first, and we're going to send these guys to over here. We only have to control 2 of the stars in order for the enemy to lose some of their ground. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to probably control these 2. The map itself is actually pretty small, so controlling it shouldn't actually be that hard. Or at least it shouldn't take too much resources. We could get ourselves a machine gunner, but I feel like some grenadiers is probably a better idea at the moment. We need 40 fuel, so that's going to take us a bit of time. Let's move back, take this, because it's important. And these guys, they'll move forward to the star from here. There we go, and then we'll get these grenadiers to move towards the star. Sorry, these engineers. And then the grenadiers who are about to spawn, they will come to the center to shore up this area. So there we go, these guys have taken this. Let's capture this point. Looks like we haven't run... Oh, hello. I was saying we haven't run into anything yet. It looks like we have some partisans behind us, so they can run into our grenadiers. Grenadiers should be able to deal with them, no problem. Looks like we have had some assaults from the enemy. They are now in a house. Grenadiers need to come around and help. It would be very useful to get that, but we can't yet. At the same time, we should move these guys over, help these lads out. Let's kill the partisans. Let's push forward with these guys, get the munition point, and let's actually get this in. We don't have 40 fuel left, 40 fuel yet, so we can't escalate the battle phase. We need to take these guys out just to make sure that they don't spawn back in. So let's fight them. Good stuff. At the same time, that means we can pick up the gun, mean it so these guys can attack a little bit more ferociously. Peanut Battalion will easily take out my guys here, so we've got to watch out for that. At the same time, we are taking sustained damage here. What I want to do is cap this point and then run. It looks like they're not going to let me, so we're just going to run straight. Escalate to battle phase. Let's get that sorted. We're getting an MG, so we can set it up in a house over here. It looks like these guys are pushing back, so let's push on them. Make sure that we can take them out. And we're going to set the machine gun up here. I think that's probably the best place to do it. We'll get this machine gun, engineers to set up here. Grenadiers are going to set up on this wall. Come on, there we go. Machine gun is already here, so that's great. We do actually need to take this point over here, so let's get the grenadiers on the job. They do need their veterancy status. Let's actually just get these guys up and running. Flamethrower I think is a good idea, so we're going to give it a go. At the same time, the machine gun should be set up to fight here. I'm not exactly sure what the arc is. Okay, so the arc's over there. That's not great for us. Can you attack this? No? Okay, that's fine then. We're going to move them back then, because we've got a grenade coming in. There we go. The grenade missed. And now let's get these guys building this, since we have the resources. Let's get you guys back up. The machine gun is finally firing. Let's use these guys to take this point. So the grenadiers have done a pretty good job. 2 stars already. So that's great for us. Looks like they've taken this point though, so we need to do something about that. Partisans are around the place. We should be able just to mow them down real quick. And as you can see, just absolutely annihilating them. One thing I don't think these guys thought about is using partisans is a good idea for a little bit, until what happens is the fact that we can use them to gain experience. We are actually kind of low on numbers in the center, but we have secured this area, which is nice. We'll send our grenadiers over here to capture this. We'll send these guys back to the center. We need to set up a bunker, something like that would be nice, and we should push some guys here. So a bunker, can we afford it, is the question. Yes, we can. I'm going to put it here. And it looks like the scout car is here, so that should help us out. We can give it a spotting scope as well. We have some more enemy forces in the area, that's fine, they can take that for now. At the same time, we'll use the engineers to take this point. And can we escalate yet? Nope, we need 90. Okay, that's going to take a while. Let's get these guys flamethrowers. This is built though. We need 60. Munitions is definitely an issue right now, so we do need to take this point to make sure that munitions are taken. Looks like they have a hell of a lot of people here. Luckily, I have an autocannon, which should do a hell of a lot of damage. It's my house, assholes. No, it isn't, but that's okay. We got them out. Let's move up. Let's make sure that they don't take that back. At the same time, we can move our grenadiers forward, take this, move our engineers more to the center to shore up that area. They do have a sniper who we haven't killed, so that's a bit of an issue actually. We wanted him definitely dead. Nearly can get that now. We should have the munitions soon. We can actually push this back, so let's get the autocannon back over here and set up. There we go. That there. Escalate. We need 90. There we go. Autocannon is. Oh dear. Okay, they have an anti-tank rifle, so it's time to pull back. You guys need to run quickly. There we go. I feel like this position could be better. We are capping this point, and we have some more I keep wanting to say artisans, but it's partisans, the word I'm thinking of. They are all over us right now. Just being an asshole, really. These guys at least got back to base. We could... I mean, I want to wait for this, so... maybe a mortar would be an idea. Try and hold the central sector. We have just lost ourselves some engineers, so we need to make sure that doesn't happen again. We also have some guys behind us, once again. They're just everywhere right now. The machine gun is trying, struggling, but trying. That is not good. There are the artisans. Mortar team is here, so let's get them slightly behind the lines. We can drop smoke if we feel like it. I feel like that's not really required right now. What we do need though is more boots on the ground. So let's get 2 of them in. Can you really not take these guys out? go. Do some damage to them. We still have control of 2 of the stars, which was the main thing that we were going for here. Let's just check this. Also, here comes the scout car. We need the autocannon to take that out. Shouldn't be too hard to do. 2 of the scout cars, or well, not scout cars, but half tracks. So taking them out shouldn't be too hard. What is this? Right, 1 down. Let's get that. Let's move back this guy. At the same time, we are decapping this, and once we've decapped it, we're getting the hell out of there. There we go. We do need to take this out, though. Come on, finish it off, finish it off. Let's escalate. Let's get these guys to full. Have these 2 guys. So we bring them in. Grenadiers, we should move them back. We should get them a heal, really. The bunker's doing well, though, and the mortar's doing well as well. Which is nice to see. Or it's trying, at least. The main thing we're struggling with right now is the fact that we don't really have an answer to any heavier armor, and that's going to come out pretty soon. So there's something we're going to have to work on. We are escalating the battle phase, so hopefully we'll sort that out soon. We'll send the Grenadiers to take that back. You just need to move back now. Let's get you over here. The machine gun can cover them. And we'll leave you here. Enemy's taking the star, so we're going to have to push. Make sure that we don't lose it. So let's make sure that we take that. And let's get... Whoops, that's the wrong one. Let's get some panzers out, boys. Make it a bit easier. Looks like partisans are sat around the place. Not really a surprise. Luckily the partisans get killed pretty quickly. Oh, they have a machine gun. Well, okay then. So they've upgraded their partisans. Okay, gotta watch out for that. Just make sure to go over there. I don't really want to max him right now. Don't feel like it would be very useful. We need to take out the sniper though. No? Okay, fine. Let's push this guy up. We definitely need to take out this, so if you could hit that, that would be grand. There we go. Taking back the sectors that are ours. Armored car is pushing forward. Way, buddy. Mortar is in trouble. We need to help it out right now. Beautiful. Could maybe put a bunker behind him. Don't think it's really required though. Looks like they're pushing quite hard through the center. Sorry about that. Alright, so we took this area, which is good for us. We could maybe set up a machine gun here, that would help out. But instead, I think we'll just consolidate what we have. Send our shitty engineers to the left side to hold. These guys can stay in the positions here for now. The machine gun's still doing well. No idea how many kills it has. 5, well, that's good enough. And we'll send another engineer group over here. How are we doing on this front? So we need fuel. Could get ourselves a sniper. I think a machine gun might be a better idea right now. And maybe some volts. So let's just send them to the center. We have some guys securing territory behind us again, which isn't a surprise. We did talk about partisans being all over us, so let's just send guys to the groups. We are taking over the left side, which is what we're looking for. They've taken our fuel. We need the fuel, so that's very important right now. You need to run. Leave it to the grenadiers. Looks like we lost the guys on the score points, which is very annoying. But we do have Volks grenadiers now, So let's set these guys up here. Set you guys up over there. We have taken this star, so that's what we wanted. We've taken 3 of the stars now. They do have pretty good position near the stars. I would hope that we could get slightly better positioning in the center. I feel we're very defensive right now, but there's not really a lot we can do. If we set this machine gun up here though, and be a bit more aggressive. It's a good hit from the mortar. Mortar only has 2 kills, surprisingly. There we go. So we can get some command tanks. I think it's just better just to get a normal stug though, just in case we run into anything. These guys need to retreat right away. Maybe it might be worth building something here to try and get some health back up. But this position is probably better for the machine gun. So send these guys up to help. Armored car could help as well. There we go. Just keep slowly moving up the machine gun when we want to. Stug is nearly ready, so if they throw anything big at us, we should be able to deal with it, no problem. Let's just make sure the pioneers are ready. We'll keep the grenadiers here. We'll move the other grenadiers back. Might as well just get them up to full, so retreat while these guys are coming up. Spotting scope is very useful on the stug. We're losing the left side, that's fine for now. We can just go and see what's going on though. We don't have any eyes and ears over there, so it might be worth just making sure that we're not missing anything. As you can see, catching these guys in a pretty nice crossfire. Probably should set up the machine gun slightly differently though, just to stop that happening. So that's what's going on over here. Stug needs to come in. Take a pot shot. Go on, Stuggy. Did you really just miss that? Okay, they have Panzerschrecks, so it might be worth moving back. Partisans with Panzerschrecks, that seems fair. Anyway, let's run. There's no point in being in this sector. Stug needs to run now. I didn't think the Artisans would have just a ton of random crap on them. Seems like they don't believe in a fair fight. I don't blame them. Let's try and take that star again. Let's try and stop these partisans. There we go. Good hits. They do have an AT rifle, but I have 3 stars, so should be easy to take that out. At the same time, we should refresh our man. Come on, baby. Take him out. Nice. Oh, what the hell happened to you? Seems like there's just too many people around here. And too many people to focus on. But we are at least taking everyone out. Fresh grenadier squad coming in. Let's just move these guys up. Looks like they're taking, once again, my fuel. Let's go deal with that quick. Put that PTRS to work. Wonderful stuff, right? Let's get that back up. The other grenadier squad needs to push. Well, it doesn't really need to push, but it needs to do something about that mess over there. Because I want to involve my stug, but I can't with what it's like right now. So, need to get these 2 groups. Send them over here. Looks like they have more than I thought they did, so time to move back. The stug is going to be useful once we deal with these bazookas, which shouldn't take too long. Machine gun is set up. There we go.
The sector has been cut off.
There we go. Let's just take those guys out. At the same time, Stug needs to take this out before we can push forward. Maybe it might be worth getting a just normal one of these, just so we can reinforce on the battlefield. I know it's not that far, but it's still kind of nice to do. That's a good hit. Did we destroy the engine? I know we did something on it. There we go, beautiful. Right, so Stug's done its job. Let's push in these guys, try and take this sector and then take the star back. They are only at 100 points, so, you know, we're holding well. Pushing on this star seems like a bit like suicide, but it has to be done. No, it doesn't, because there's snipers all over the place. Let's try and take them out. There we go. Let's pincer these guys. We have the center covered. So let's get these guys refreshed. Let's get a spotting scope. Yeah, they can seize as much as they want. Actually, it depends what sector they're seizing, right? So they're behind us in a building. Is pretty mean, actually. Nope, nope. Looks like they've got out. We're firing machine guns one way, and the other stuff the other. Very nice to see. AP is firing as well. I want to call it an APC. I understand it's an SDKFC, but APC makes more sense in my head. Let's just move this forward. Whoa. Move you back, definitely. It's just insane the amount of troops over there. But we are going to push the left side just to give them something to think about. At the same time, move these guys to the center. This machine gun's done wonderful, wonderful work. 19 kills on us. There we go, we pushed them back. Ooh, more artisans in the prairie over there. So let's just try and take them out as quickly as possible. Easy as pie. I mean, this guy's got 20 kills to him as well, so he's done good work. Let's take our two groups and just push through. We're gonna go on more of an offensive now. Try and pincer them in the center. Try and take these command points so they stop spawning them in. Because it's getting kind of samey at the moment. Where they're just sending the same machines in over and over again. We have plenty of resources, so spending them on a tank right now is completely fine. There we go, and then we'll get you to repair them, get the grenadiers over here. Oh dear. Let's try and take out these guys real quick. I mean, we made them run, that's all we needed to do. Let's make our guys run now. Let's move back. We've taken what we needed to. So now we just have to retreat for now. They only have 25 points, so nothing to really worry about now. It's just time to hunker down, make sure that we keep all the areas that we have secured already. Could build a bunker. Don't think it's really required. And the Panzer IV is rolling in just at the end of the battle when we're about to win. Might as well upgrade us. Let's get you guys in here. As I said, consolidate the victory. I only have 1 point left, so this is over and done with. Wonderful stuff.
With this victory, the Wehrmacht regained the initiative, launching the ambitious Case Blue summer offensive 1 month later.
So there we go, we were able to gain the initiative in the battle and move back the enemy, which is always nice to see. And we have the win bonus, or the match bonus, and the win bonus. Wonderful stuff. We should have a box somewhere. I have no idea. Fill your loot bar to gain a box. Ah, hello. Alright, what did we get? Supply. Great. Is that it? Okay. So, the game has actually just bug splattered. Which is something I've never actually had happen before. But anyway, that is the end of Case Blue. We played through all of the missions. I would highly recommend it. I had a lot of fun. And that leaves us only with one more campaign to actually play with on Company of Heroes. So maybe we'll get back to it, maybe it goes on sale at some point, but to be honest, I haven't really been thinking about it that much, but maybe we'll see in the next few weeks. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.